Following government's announcement of the dates for the National Grade 6 Assessment (NSGA), the Education Minister Prem Manik-Chan committed that each candidate would be provided with learning materials, care packages, worksheets, textbooks, and past papers in the lead-up to the August 4 and 5, 2021 examination. In a previous interview with this newscast, Minister Manik-Chan confirmed that all worksheets and textbooks were distributed to the nation's common entrance candidates.
We have distributed for the first time in the history of Guyana a full packet of resources. The students have all the textbooks they need. Each student has all the textbooks they need: math, English, social studies, science. We've invested in textbooks. Each teacher has a curriculum in their hands, along with all the textbooks they need, and we have provided worksheets for each student.
However, according to the Guyana Teachers Union General Secretary Coretta MacDonald, this is far from the truth. She is putting forward bold accusations against the Education Ministry that not all students are in receipt of physical copies of the promised worksheets, despite the proposed dates for the examination being less than 3 months away.
I'm concerned about the non-availability of hard copies of worksheets. I've seen them across this country gone in soft copies.
At the time of this report, she was not able to provide data regarding the quantity of students yet to receive the worksheets. MacDonald further stated that while the ministry did make soft copies of the worksheets and textbooks available, this was not enough. She pointed out that scores of parents who do not have the resources to utilize the internet and/or finances to print out the materials would be negatively affected.
How many parents can afford to download and print? How many parents can afford that? How many parents have access to internet facilities to ensure that they can go online and they can use that source to be able to work with their children?
MacDonald raised questions about what the ministry is doing with their whopping budgetary allocation. She implored the PBPC government to pull out all stops to ensure that learners benefit wholly from the allocation.
Huge sums of monies have been budgeted for the education sector, and since we're not having schools on a face-to-face basis for a number of grades, we should ensure that those monies are used to print booklets and the worksheets and compile those booklets so that our parents all across this country can have access not only to soft but hard copies.
The education sector received the lion's share of the 2021 budget to support education delivery in the form of $60.6 billion. Finance Minister Dr. Ashni Singh told the National Assembly during his budget presentation that $5.2 billion was allocated for the construction and rehabilitation of education facilities, $3.3 billion was set aside for the University of Guyana, $884 million went to technical vocational training centers, and $1 billion was set aside to support online learning. Reporting for the HTP Nightly News, Amel Griffith.